This is going to be Walu Wednesdays. And you know how we do it. If you guys have been watching my dailies lately, you will know that Walu Wednesdays, I use my own decks for the most part. So I'm going to be using the Walu Tarot, the Walu Child Readings Baddie Oracle, and my little free space cards that I have, you know, some channeled messages on that I use from time to time, my relationship deck that I made. So I'm going to be using those, and I have a new element. I've done gemstone readings a long time ago, maybe like a year or two ago. So I'm going to be using shells and gemstones as divination as well. So you guys are kind of bringing me out of my shell, literally. So I'm going to be tapping into those energies. Okay, I just did a celebrity reading on my other channel. So let me cleanse the energy. And by the way, you guys, if you guys are into celebrity psychic readings, if you haven't gotten the news or the, you know, you guys haven't heard, I have started a second channel for celebrity psychic readings only. So if you guys are into that sort of thing, you guys may check it out. I'll leave the link in the description box so you guys can go ahead and subscribe there as well. If you guys are new subscribers, welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's go ahead and tap into the energies. And what I like to do is pray and ask the Most High God to protect and seal this reading with love, light, truth, and clarity. And I also ask that anything that may be within me, any energies attached toward me or directed towards me that are not of my highest good or of some sort of lower vibrational energy that may be distracting or any way to distract or destruct the reading, I ask that those energies be released and removed and destroyed, okay? Trying to get it out. Archangel Michael, I call to you and ask for double protection for the things that we cannot see, that may not be of our highest good, to be blocked out and nowhere to touch us, nowhere near us, that those energies be destroyed right now in the name of the Most High God. I also ask that anyone that may be connected to the viewers that are here to receive a message and who are meant to receive the message from the Most High God, that whoever is against them or any energies that are not of their highest good that may be surrounding them within them to be blocked and destroyed. And any person that is close to them that I may pick up on, that whatever is in them be released and removed and destroyed. The Justice card, the King of Pentacles. So I don't know what that's about, but let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm going to use the Baddie Oracle. Keep in mind, these readings are general. They're not meant to resonate with everybody. Just because you've watched doesn't mean that this message is going to resonate fully with you, if at all. Scorpio flew out of the deck. Vintage and inner beauty. So some of you guys are unconventional beauties. Some of you guys may be struggling with self-esteem or just kind of like judging yourself for what you have and what you don't have. Comparing yourself to other people. And I feel like this is a day where you need to meditate and reflect upon the things that matter on the inside, that it's not about what it looks like on the outside. And this can go for Scorpio people or people that have Scorpio dominant in their chart. Or there could be something specific about a Scorpio energy. If this is not your energy, then this is someone maybe around you that's a Scorpio. You could be dealing with the Scorpio energy that's very draining. This person could be older than you. This could be someone who does have like a retro type of look or style about them. The Six of Cups. Yeah, this is a Scorpio from your past for some of you. This could be past issues that you're dealing with. You also have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that with the Six of Cups, this can represent a past situation with a Scorpio energy or something that happened during Scorpio season, or childhood energy that you're digging up and you're having to address. Maybe as a child you didn't have, you know, the latest things, and maybe you had hand-me-downs or something. And I get like self-esteem. So the Queen of Wands is that you've overcome a lot of you've overcome a lot of things from your past, and I feel like you're just reflecting, or spirit may be asking you to reflect on your past self and the things that you've come from and the things that you've endured. And I feel with the Four of Wands is a reason for you to celebrate these energies, because I feel like you've exceeded past these things that were meant to break you down or pull you down, or maybe, people in your past, maybe a Scorpio made you question yourself, made you question your beauty, made you question your self-worth or your self-value. And could have been someone from your childhood, it could be a family member or something like that. But I feel a sibling could also be trying to remind you of who you once were and your inner power, especially at the time where you feel defeated. There could be times where you feel down or you feel like you can't. You don't look at yourself as this powerful being, this lighthouse. But um, take into account what it is that the Most High God is trying to show you, or what the universe is trying to show you. What it could even be a passed over loved one that's trying to remind you. And I feel like you might get a lot of psychic chills, like chills over your body, especially while you're meditating. You could be receiving a lot of messages, especially if this is a passed over loved one. They might be trying to contact you. But with the Four of Wands, this is telling me that this is something to celebrate. You may need to celebrate yourself, especially if you guys got fire in your chart too. You could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman, or this could just be your feminine side that you're embracing, and your confidence and your inner strength, your inner power, seeing yourself. You could be extra intuitive today. Like you could be intuitively on fire today, tapping in. I also see that this is a day that you really have to find balance in the things that matter. Like, make sure that I used to have this jar. It was a jar of, like, every time I would think or say something negatively about myself or another person or just my situation or something, I would have to tip the jar. I have to put something in it. So it's like, maybe use this as a mental note. Like, anytime that you have a negative thought or you say something bad about yourself or someone else, or maybe invest in like a tip jar, or just like keep a mental note of how much energy you're putting into the things that don't matter versus the things that do matter. So just make sure that you're keeping count of this. I feel um also respecting yourself and your boundaries and your energy. But this can also be where you're placing your investments in life too, like where are you really investing things, because you have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles tells me that this is a valuable day. Like, this day is very valuable to you, or it needs to be something that's valuable to you, because this is a day of going inside within the self. With the inner beauty card, this is about going within. um and the Scorpio doesn't have to even be the sign of Scorpio. This could represent the subconscious. It could represent the things that are hidden. Something within depth. Okay, like something that you go within, and then there's something valuable to take out of this. This could even be treating yourself to something. All right. So the signs that I'm seeing, the Queen of Wands, like I said, she could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Four of Wands is specifically Aries. The Six of Cups is specifically Scorpio. The Six of Pentacles is Taurus. And the Ace of Pentacles can represent financial new beginnings, material gifts and opportunities, but also represent Earth energies as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies. So let's take a look. Is there anything that I might have not tapped into? Whoa. You got a lot of green. Like I said, this is healing. I feel like you really need to tap in and tune into your own intuition. There's going to be a lot of clarity, psychic insights, important communication coming in. You might need to work on the heart chakra or focus on matters of the heart. That's the basis of this. There may be some imbalance with the heart chakra, or it could be, like I said, some insecurities or some past hurts that you may have to reflect upon, but that's okay, because that's a part of the healing process. Because I feel like this is a point where you're starting to acknowledge your self-worth more, or an aspect of your self-worth that you weren't recognizing. And this is definitely a day of self-love with the rose quartz. So that's what I'm seeing with this. I see 2, 4, 5. So this is change within the self. I feel like these shows represent balance, but make sure that you listen to yourself. You're paying attention to the psychic insights that you're getting. Sometimes you gotta discern your own voice versus spirit's voice, or your angels or your spirit guides. Make sure that you are tapping into pure energies, loving energies. You'll know by the way that it sounds, because it is very clear, it is very loving, it is very forthcoming. It won't cause confusion. It's not going to cause any fear, any anxious energy. That's how you know if it's coming from the Most High God or from a trustworthy spirit, or is it something that's negative. But I feel like you could be dealing with some very sensitive energies or topics, or you could be very sensitive today. So let's go ahead and tap into the love energy. I gotta ask for divine clarity and truth when it comes to love. No matter what the relationship status of those who are meant to receive this message is, I ask that you reach and tap into the energies of those who are meant to receive it, and whatever needs to be touched on, whatever needs to be communicated and revealed, I ask that we pick up on those energies today. And I also call to the Archangel Raphael to assist us with opening up the hearts, healing the heart chakra, removing any attachments or cords that may be blocking or hindering those from being receptive to love, to giving love, to seeing love, to being loved, to know that they are loved. Any attachments to people that don't serve them, if it be of your free will, Most High God, I ask that the Archangel Michael sever those ties and those cords and cut them to be destroyed, never to be attached ever again. Anyone that they may be dealing with or interested in that may come up in this reading, that if there's any negative attachments, I ask that it be of the free will and the highest good of those involved, that those energies be cleared and severed and destroyed. Thank you. And I call to the angel of relationships, Archangel Chamuel, to assist us with the relationship specter as well. And any loving spiritual high council, guardians, and ancestors of the universe that are here to assist and help when it comes to healthy connections and relationships, especially starting within the self. Thank you. What is the messages? Unconditional love, unrequited love, children in pregnancy, forgiveness, divine mate, what it do, blocks removed, what it do. I'm going to use my baddie oracle. Sagittarius, tattoos, Pisces, Scorpio is hanging out again. So this Scorpio energy may be what you're cleansing and you're removing. So I'm not going to get too deep into the signs, but there are signs here. You got Sag and you got Pisces. So some of you guys, this could be you or this could be someone else. It could be a Sagittarius sun with a Pisces moon, or Pisces with Pisces sun with a Sagittarius moon, or just something with Sagittarius or Pisces. It could be a dynamic between a Sag and a Pisces. Someone has a lot of tattoos. You could have tattoos, or this person has tattoos. Something significant about tattoos. So please clarify these energies with the tarot. We got a lot of majors, like majority of the spread is major arcanas. So the overall energy is the unconditional love card with the chariots. So Spirit is removing anything or anyone out of your vision or out of your focus that may be a distraction to you or just not on the same page as you. And I feel like you're going to see a lot of progression, a lot of movement in your love life when you come from a place of unconditional love, and not just for the self, but with those around you. And then unconditional love is accepting the fact that you are not going to complete your journey of life with everybody that you started with. So accepting the fact that you may have to go your separate ways with other people. And I got this message earlier, so I know this is, divine. So this could be that just kind of accepting the fact that if someone has moved out of your life, whether that be physically or energetically, this person has moved on out of your life, or they may have moved. I feel like to accept and embrace the love that you do have for this person and love them unconditionally, regardless of the path that you guys both decide to take, because this could be a sign that you guys are going your separate ways, and this could have been a past life relationship that you guys just had to play out, and it is what it is. This could be a Cancer involved, or this may have happened last summer or something where you guys just went your separate ways, or someone is deciding to move during the summer, or will move. You got the Ten of Swords with the unrequited love card. So someone may be still feeling betrayed by the fact that their love was not reciprocated, or they feel or perceive that love was not reciprocated, and just kind of feeling bummed out by this. And I feel like this is the challenge. This is the block. But like the card says, at the bottom of the deck, blocks are removed. So there are no blockages. I feel like it's just, this is what Spirit's telling you to approach. Children and pregnancy with the Lover's card. So your approach right now is, I feel like, not to give up on your desires of having a family, of having children. Some of you guys, you need to some of you guys, this could be a situation where you guys are just meant to have children. And I think I've said this in a few videos before, that sometimes you're just meant to have children with people, and that's what it is, and you move on. The connection still stands, but Spirit is telling you to focus on the type of connection that you wish to give birth to. Think about your children. What type of dynamic do you wish to have? And if you're in a relationship with someone, your focus should be more so on your child and not so much the relationship, because maybe something did happen to where you got pregnant by someone and they went their separate ways or something, and you might be holding a grudge. And Spirit is telling you to look beyond the surface of things and see that it was meant to bring this child into the world. But for others, I feel this is focusing on this, or putting your energy and your attention towards the type of connection you want. Forgiveness with the Sun card. Yeah, this could be someone you have a son with or a child with that you need to forgive. I feel that this child is special, and they have a light about them, and I feel like this is a blessing to you. And until you forgive this person, for some of you, if it's not about a child, until you forgive these individuals, your life, this new beginning cannot happen. It's like you gotta free yourself. You have to baptize yourself clean as like this child, this pure energy of releasing and letting go of whatever just does not serve you. It's no need to focus on it. Maybe you need to forgive a Leo, or as a Leo, you need to forgive someone. And it doesn't have to be just romantically. This could be people in your life that were platonic that you need to forgive. Because what it's doing is it's blocking this new energy, this new beginning, this fresh new start. And for some of you, it could be blocking this divine union because you have divine mate with the Knight of Wands. So your divine mate will rush in very quickly. For a lot of you, like, you might be at the point where you're just like, I ain't got time. Like, this is horrible. I'm tired of this. And it could be for some of you that a divine mate is going to return very quickly. If you had to set this person free, whether this was due to distance or some sort of travel, or just a separative energy where you guys were going your separate ways. For some, not going to say for everybody, because that's not for everybody. And I don't want to get anybody's hopes up if that's not what it is. But you know whether it resonates or not. Clarify all the cards. I just want to make sure. So the King of Pentacles. I feel like someone had to move away to better themselves, or for their own health, for their own, maybe for financial reasons or for a job reason. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, you feel like the love that you gave out, or the love that you put out, was not received. And it doesn't have to just be with one person. This could be past situations, specifically with a Sagittarius and a Pisces, or this is a person that has Sag and Pisces in their chart. You feel like you gave your heart to someone, and maybe this Pisces energy, if it's you or someone else that's a Pisces, this person feel like they gave their energy and their love and their heart, and it just wasn't reciprocated, and they're tired of getting hurt, or just emotionally someone is tired of being hurt. The Queen of Cups. So I'm seeing that there's a lot of suitors in here. So it's like you kind of had to go through these low budgets. Where did that come from? Not low budget. Wait, hold on. Like, not low budget. Anyway, you had to go through these counterfeits and what y'all like to call false twin flames and all that. You guys had to go through the little sneak peeks. Let's say that. The sneak peek. A couple of them. And I feel like they each hold and possess something that this King of Pentacles holds. So this King of Pentacles could be that as you allow things, you detach from people that are moving out of your life or have left your life, this King of Pentacles can come in. King of Pentacles literally could be an earth sign person, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could just be the embodiment of all the kings. Like, he's everything. But the Emperor is like the higher level of that. But for the sake of this, I feel with these people here, he's the real McCoy. He's the real deal. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands are really not on your level, because as the Queen of Cups, whether you are the King of Pentacles or you are the Queen of Cups, as the King and the Queen, these knights are not on your level. One person may have matched you very, very well. One person, you may have had a lot of passion, or these can represent two types of energy that you're drawn to. You're drawn to the romantics, the hopeless romantics, and the ones that are real charismatic and sweet and say all the right things and maybe gentlemen, or, polite type of women. And then you got this Knight of Wands, which represents the bad boys and the ones that get you going, or the bad girls that get you going sexually, and they're really attractive and they're adventurous, they're funny, they're exciting, they look good. So you got to kind of deal with that. Or it could just be these are actual signs, because it's funny, the Knight of Wands is a fire energy, so that could be Sagittarius, and the Knight of Cups is water, so that could be Pisces. So it's kind of like someone needs to choose themselves. They need to nurture themselves, and maybe it is that someone ghosted you and left you pregnant, or left you pregnant with an idea, left you pregnant with a desire and something that you wish to manifest. And the Queen of Cups, she gives her all, and Spirit's telling you to still hold on to that depth that you have, and that love and that beautiful desire and gift that you have to manifest your desires. And it may not be with the specific people and the time frames and things like that, but nonetheless the desire is real, and you're worthy of it, and you need to know that you're worthy of it. The Sun and the Moon, two opposites. So until you go through the shadow, you're not going to be able to see the light. And to get past that, you're going to have to forgive your shadow phase. You have to forgive those that you felt like you were in the dark, or this connection that you feel like maybe was deceptive, or feeling like the universe deceived you, or God deceived you, or you felt very lost. You have to forgive that. You have to forgive. Whether this is forgiving yourself, forgiving God, forgiving another person, multiple people, because what's going to happen is that you're going to see the light, and you're going to understand why you went through those things. You get to pick and choose which side you're on. You can't have the light without the dark, and you can't have the dark without the light. So it's something that you got to see in this that was valuable, and you need to forgive. And the key to that, the key to this sun energy, this new energy, this new beginning, is forgiving. And it could be that, some of you guys, this could have been a one-night stand. This could have been a situation where you were blindsided by what happened and you got pregnant. That's for some of you. That this entire reading is not going to resonate as one reading for everybody. But Divine Mate is, I feel like deep down inside whether or not this Knight of Wands energy, this person that comes and goes out of your life, or this could be a fire sign energy, or just someone who's unreliable, you know good and well whether or not this person is your divine counterpart. And for some of you guys, this could represent that but your divine counterpart is coming in very quickly. This is what because there's a new beginning that's coming, and this is a liberative energy. This is a energy of freedom. But you got to have a trust and a faith and belief in that. You got to trust. Whether you trust yourself, the universe, God, or the angels, you got to have a level of trust in the situation. I forgot. I didn't pull the signs. I'm sorry. So yeah, the moon is Pisces, the sun is Leo, the chariot card was Sagittarius, or the chariot, sorry, was Cancer. The lovers was Gemini. I'm trying to remember everything that I pulled because I don't remember. It's all good. Doesn't really matter unless, as long as it resonates. So I'm gonna make sure if there's anything that I may have missed or did not tap into when it comes to the love situation. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this came out already. I feel like you may feel confused or kind of numb to the situation, but I feel like you need to listen to your inner compass and your inner guidance, because there is still some things that need to be healed. There may be something that is like fresh on your mind, or something that's very sensitive, a very sensitive topic for you, or you went through some very painful experiences, and that could be triggering you today. And I just kind of feel like some of you guys are kind of out of it, kind of numb to the situation, or just don't want to feel, but you're being guided to address it, and you're being guided to heal. And the heart chakra is at the focus. But if you listen to your heart, or you listen to those spirit guides and your divine spirit or the universe, whatever you connect with, you listen to the love. The messages are going to come very lovingly, very trustworthy. So when you hear those messages, pay attention to what's coming to you. But that's what I'm getting. So I hope that this message resonated with you guys for the daily. If you guys are drawn to book a personal reading with me, all my information will be in the description box below. If you guys would like to subscribe to my celebrity psychic reading channel, the link will be in the description box. Also, if you guys have any questions in regards to personal readings, my availability, I would prefer if you guys email me directly at waluchildreadings@gmail.com, which will be in the description. Much love as always. I appreciate everybody. Peace.